slow loris. Maybe the most bittersweet entry on our list, the slow loris suffers immensely at the hands of the commercial pet trade. This is evident not only anecdotally, but in the massive number of fatalities suffered every year. Before we tell you why people treat these animals so poorly, let's take a look at what makes the slow loris so unique and such a sought-after pet. The slow loris moves extremely, slow, which means that it would typically be very susceptible to predators. But the slow loris has some unique ways of overcoming this. The fact that they do move so slowly is part of what helps to protect them. The slow loris actually moves so slowly that it makes virtually no noise and doesn't disrupt vegetation. This means that they are almost undetectable, and even if a predator spots them, they reflectively become still and cover their faces. Effectively, the slow loris can convince its would-be attacker that they're nothing of any value. But should that fail, they have a second, far less passive line of defense. If a slow loris is forced into a confrontation, it'll produce a secretion on its arms. This secretion is similar to a cat allergen, and on its own, it's slightly unpleasant. But the loris will lick the strange secretion from its arms, not because it tastes good, but because it mixes with their saliva to create a vicious toxin that it then uses to land a gruesome bite to its attacker. This toxin is actually a venom, and it makes the 9 known species of loris in the world's only venomous primate. Because of this venom, a bite from a slow loris causes extremely painful swelling, and in one recorded case, actually proved fatal. It is because of these unique adaptations that the slow loris has been treated so terribly by humans. The slow loris happens to be quite an expensive commodity in the exotic pet trade. In some places, a single loris can sell for as much as $18,000. Unfortunately, out of all the slow lorises captured for sale, nearly 95% of them will sadly perish before they ever reach a customer. In Indonesia, they're widely viewed as living toys, and to keep them docile and to prevent them from delivering their painful bite, traders will snap off their 2 front teeth with pliers or nail clippers. This amounts to torture as it causes the loris extreme pain, excessive bleeding, and many succumb to shock from the agony and blood loss. Of those that survive the horrific ordeal, nearly 90% die of dental infections. This means that a very tiny percentage of slow lorises captured in the wild stand any chance of survival. Many organizations are working towards an end to this practice.